Ayan. Required ba ang business para yumaman ang isang tao? Or pagbi-business lang ba ang paraan para yumaman ang isang tao? So, comment your answer, yes or no. Pagbi-business lang ba ang paraan para yumaman ng isang tao? Type your answer. The answer is, anong answer natin? So, the answer is no. Sabi dito may nag-yes. Oo. So, pagbi-business lang ba ang required para yumaman ng isang tao? The answer is no. Bakit? Ano bang required? So, what is required para yumaman or umangat yung isang tao? Skills. Skills ang required talaga. Skills. Be so good in what you do and be the best. Yan. Bigyan ko kayo ng example. Hindi siya nagninegosyo but yumaman siya dahil sa kanyang galing at skills. Number 1, Michael Jordan. Nagninegosyo ba si Michael Jordan? Siya ba yung may-ari ng Chicago Bulls? Diba hindi naman? Ang galing niya sa basketball. Yung skills niya hindi matatapatan sa basket. Si Manny Pacquiao, nagnegosyo ba siya? Ba't siya yumaman? Hindi. The best siya at grabe yung skills niya sa boxing. Yes or yes? Sino pa? Marami pang ibang example. Hindi sila nagninegosyo but grabe the best yung skills nila. Kaya sila yumaman. Yes or yes? So na-gets? So skills is very important. Ayan, sabi ni George Allen, each of us has been put on earth with the ability to do something well. We cheat ourselves and the world if we don't use the ability as best as we can. Totoo? Totoo ba? Ayan. So, nandito na tayo sa lifestyles, galingan na natin. I-improve na natin yung skills natin para makuha na natin yung financial freedom at magiging global marketing director na tayo. Okay ba? Ayan. The good news is, skills are learnable. Learnable naman talaga yung skills. Ayan. So kasi learnable yung skills, ayan. Ano ba yung skills? It is the ability to do something well. So kung ginalingan mo talaga, ayan, nagiging skillful ka. So are you willing to learn? Are you ready? Let's get started. Mayroong question na naman dito. How do you create a strong, solid, stable network? Of course, the obvious answer, pabalik-balik to, must have a system to follow and people to work with the system. So yung system natin in place na siya, nandyan na, ang galing-galing ni Jim Deva to in place the system natin. All we have to do is to follow the system. Okay? And people to work with the system. Now, the big challenge is, how do you get the people in your system to work with the system? So kaya kailangan natin yung skills para makuha natin yung PNB, yung professional network builder. So 7 basic skills of professional network builder. Ayan. Itong talk ko this morning is the summary of Jumpstart basic and add-ons. Ayan. So, hinimay-himay ko yung mga skills, 7 skills na kailangan ng isang distributor sa lifestyles para mag-succeed, para magiging professional network builder ka. Kung hindi mo pa nahanap yung professional network builder mo, be the professional network builder. Master the 7 skills. Number 1, prospecting. Number 2, making appointment. Number 3, presentation. Number 4, closing. Number 5, follow-up. Number 6, game plan interview. And number 7, promoting events. Ayan. We master the basic skills. Find your strength in the 7 basic skills. For example, hindi naman lahat natin ma-master talaga itong 7 skills. Kahit meron kang 2 or isang na-master ito na grabe, ang galing mo talaga ng kahit isang skills na yan, at yung iba basic lang yung nalalaman mo, magiging global marketing director ka. For example, Sino ba yung master ng prospecting na GMD? So, yung master ng prospecting na GMD is si GMD Malu Arellano. Ayan, master prospector yan. Sino ba yung magaling sa pag-promote ng events na Global Marketing Director? Kaya siya nagiging Global Marketing Director. GMD Nera Quiros, ang galing niya mag-promote ng events. Ayan. So, hindi naman dapat i-master natin lahat, pero meron kang isang strength dyan na magaling ka, yun ang ifo-focus mo. At yung iba, basic, pwede na yan. Ayan, so, dito tayo sa prospecting. Sa prospecting, ano ba yung prospecting? Prospecting, inviting, bringing new people to our organization because this is the lifeblood of the business. If you stop prospecting, your organization will crumble. So, because bakit mag-crumble siya? Because new blood is the lifeblood in any organization. Yun naman talaga. So, the lifeblood of the business is yung mga bagong member ng group natin na ipapasok natin. So, saan ba natin nakikita yung mga prospects natin? Yan. So, meron tayo dun sa Jumpstart. Dinidiscuss yan. But I have principles of prospecting here. So number one, para hindi ma-stress sa pagpo-prospect, ayan, bunch of apple, number one. So tingnan mo yung mga prospect mo na parang isang basket na apple. So sa isang basket na apple, merong hilaw pa dyan, green pa yung kulay. Merong sakto na sa ripe or hinog na talaga. At yung iba, overripe naman. So yan, bunch of apples. So ano yung kunin mo? Yung saktong hinog lang. Sino sila? Yung mga ready na to be a lifestyler. Yung mga hilaw, yun yung mga yes ng yes, excited sila pero kahit isang bote hindi bumili. Yes ng yes sila at hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin nag-sign up. Sila yung mga hilaw. So pabayaan mo muna sila. Hayaan mo muna silang mahinog. Yung iba naman na malanta na apple, sila yung mga sobrang negative. Ayaw ko niyan. Hindi naman ako gumaling diyan. Hindi ako magaling sa talking to people. So, yung mga negative na yan, so pabayaan mo yan. So, kunin mo yung ready, yung hinog. So, bunch of apples. Number 2, apply natin yung Pareto principle, 80-20 law. So, anong ibig sabihin yan? In every 10 prospects na dinidiskussan mo, may dalawa diyang mag-yes. Kung 20 people naman yung pinoprospect mo at dinidiskussan mo, yan, may 4 dyan na mag-yes sa'yo. So, huwag kang mag-claim bakit wala pang nag-yes sa akin. 5 lang yung dinidiskussan mo. 6 lang. Paabutin mo ng 10, paabutin mo ng 20, paabutin mo ng 40. Ayan. Sa 40, makakuha ka dyan ng 6 na mag-yes. At yung 6 na yan yung requirements na magiging Global Marketing Director ka. Yes or yes. So, Pareto Principle. Paramihan lang talaga. Number 2, write down yung people you already know. So, sino yung mga taong kilala mo? Banatan mo kaagad. Write mo kaagad dyan. Okay, and number 4, yung principle ng prospecting dito is never prejudge anyone. So, kahit sino yan, kahit anong status ng kanilang buhay, ayan, prospect mo yan. Kasi may circle of friends din sila na kanilang circle of friends. Yes or yes? So, ano pa? Ayan. So, number 5, prospecting is a numbers game. Ayan, numbers game talaga yan. Okay? So, paramihan. Add to your list every day. So, saan ba natin makuha yung ma-add natin sa list every day? So, join some club. Like me, I join some club. And enroll in gym or Zumba or any organization dyan sa church nyo or any organization sa barangay nyo. Yan, mag-join ka. Kasi marami kang makukuhang friends doon. Friends at first. Ayan. Tapos, i-add mo sila sa list mo at schedule mo. Yes or yes? Ayan. Ano pa? Prospecting must be a lifestyle. Ayan. So, every day, When you go out of your house, dress up. Okay, bring your ID, bring your calling card. Yan. At, ayan, ito, 4 types of prospecting. Kaya mag-ID ka talaga, magdala ka talaga ng flyers or calling card kasi kapag kumakain ka sa restaurant, may mga working prospect doon. Pwede mong i-prospect yung manager, yung supervisor nila pero kailangan mo ng calling card dyan. Okay, so may script dyan doon sa ating Jumpstart. Refer to Jumpstart. Number 2, yung mga waiting prospect. So kung nandyan ka sa terminal, nandyan ka sa airport, ayan, may mga waiting prospect dyan. So magaling na yung mga kasamahan natin dito. So FB ads daw, daghang mga prospect, sabi ni Robilyn de Los Santos. Totoo nga naman. Kagabi meron akong na-STP sa FB ads yan. Ayan. Saan pa? Door knocking prospect. Ito yung bold alternative approach ng pagpo-prospect, yung door knocking prospect. Ayan, sino naka-experience dyan? Taas nga ng kamay, yung mga naka-experience ng door knocking prospect. Kami ni Sheila Patak, ayan. Yan yung ginagawa namin, yung mga door knocking before and even now. Okay, and ito yung pinaka-importante. Lahat ng mga prospects mo, huwag mong pabayaan na hindi magbigay ng referral. Even me, I have a lot of users na referral sila. So lahat ng mga users ko ngayon, 80% of my users are referral. So don't forget sa mga referrals natin. So master natin yung prospecting. Ayan, master natin yung prospecting. Bring new people to your organization by mastering the skills of prospecting. So bago ka lalabas sa bahay mo, i-practicein mo yung smile mo. Mag-dress up ka, maging mabango ka, para madali ka makapag-prospect. Ayan. So, yung FB wall mo, linisin mo, huwag mong i-post yung mga negative, huwag mong i-share yung mga negative news na dyan, huwag kang magra-rant dyan sa Facebook mo para pag tingin nila sa Facebook mo, ayan, maaliwala siya, positive ka, ayan, makapag-prospect ka kaagad. Yes or yes. So, itong skills number 2. Skill number 2 is make an appointment. Sino bang magaling mag-appointment dyan? Ayan, comment in the comment section. Sinong magaling sa appointment? Ayan. So, ito yung tips sa appointment. Number 1 mong gawin, huwag mo siyang i-appointment sa text or sa message. Dapat yung appointment mo is tawag talaga. Yes, totoo naman, Jim De Eva Radillos. Calling card is a must pag nagpo-prospecting ka. So, yan. Calling card is a must. So, dito sa making an appointment, tawag talaga. So, kaya nag-fail yung ibang distributor sa pag-make ng appointment kasi binibintahan kaagad nila yung kanilang in-appointment. Wag naman. So, ang goal natin dito is to set an appointment, hindi sale yung hinihingi natin. To set an appointment, you need to get the date, place, and time. Ayan. Ang goal natin dito, to set an appointment is not to make a sale. So, ang kunin mo lang talaga is date, place, and time. Doon mo na ibigay yung lahat ng presentation pag nagkita na kayo. So, paano? Pag kakilala mo, ayan, meron tayong script doon. Pag prospect mo, ayan. So, number 1 tip dito is ask permission. Pwede ka bang makausap kahit 2 minutes lang, ma'am? Or cousin mo yan. So, never talk without permission. Baka nagmamadali yan, hindi ka pakikinggan. So, ask permission first. Use form to start a topic. Of course, yung form, family, occupation, recreation, and meaning. Ayan. Okay? Or money to start a topic. Number 2, na diskarte mo sa pag-make ng appointment is KISS. Keep it short, simple, and sweet. 2 minutes talk lang. Ayan. Establish rapport. Labi na, especially kung kakilala kayo noon, ayan, establish rapport. And choose an approach. Ano ba yung mga approach natin? So kung business minded yan, ayan, leveraging approach and franchising approach. Yan yung approach mo sa kanya. Pero kung may sakit na siya, matanda na siya, yung approach mo is detox program or yung advocacy approach natin, yung detox program. So refer sa jumpstart natin para sa detalye nito. And of course, close the appointment. Paano ma-close natin yung appointment dyan is use power of choice. Yan. So magkita tayo. Okay, magkita tayo morning or afternoon sa Sunday. Yan. So ikaw yung may dala ng power of choice para siya mamili na lang siya. Sabi niya morning, okay, morning 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Yan. So ikaw yung you have the power of choice para siya, wala na siyang alibay kundi mamili na lang siya. Yes or yes? So, ayan. Dapat i-master natin tong making appointment para magiging excited talaga tayo to share our advocacy here. Yes or yes? Okay. Itong presentation, itong skill number 3 is very important din dito. Vital to sa ating being a lifestyles distributor. Presentation or show the plan. So, sino ba ditong marunong ng talagang mag-present? Ayan, talagang top-notcher sa pag-present. Marunong ka na ba dito, Jane Gatilio, sa pag-present? Ayan, sa presentation, ito lang talaga yung tandaan natin. Meron tayong mga effective tips for effective presentation. Number 1, know and believe in your product. So, dito, dapat we really drink the product religiously para makita natin at malaman talaga natin yung galing ng ating product. Of course, know and believe in your product. 100% yung belief mo. Ayan, dapat. Number 2, know and believe in yourself. So you must know yourself very well and believe in yourself. Okay, na kaya mo yan. So kung kaya ng tricycle driver, kaya ng manicurista, kaya ng nagtitinda lang ng isda na magiging umangat dito, kaya mo rin yan. Know and believe in yourself. Very important din yung number 3, know your audience. Kaya ako pag may tawag sa akin ng mga downlines ko na, sir, meron tayong home meeting or magpipresent tayo ng large crowd. So, may mga question talaga ako. Ano ba yung audience natin? So, kung mga audience natin, mga senior, mga nandyan sa barangay, yung mga older people, of course, mag-adjust ka sa presentation mo. Focus ka doon sa fighting body pollution presentation. More on ganyan. Tapos kung mga young professional naman, ayan, focus ka doon sa millennial approach. Ayan. So, ayan, i-base mo yung presentation mo sa audience mo. At alamin mo kung ano ba yung mga sakit nila. Para yung mga example mo na testimony is angkop doon sa mga sakit na nandyan sa mga audience mo. Yan. Para you're not wasting your time sa mga examples mo. Yes or yes? So know your audience. This is very important. Okay, so number 4, be prepared. Yan. So ano bang ibig sabihin yan, be prepared? So ihanda mo yung business plan mo, dapat malinis yan, ihanda mo yung sarili mo, ihanda mo yung susuot mo, ihanda mo talaga yung dapat nandyan na yung financial, yung capital mechanism form, nandyan na talaga. Pag ready na siya mag-sign up, ayan, ready ka. So, pag nag-approach ka sa isang presentation, dapat nandun na lahat, bit mo na lahat. Okay, so be prepared. Yan. Number 5, dress appropriately. This is very important. Pag nag-present ka, So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng dress appropriately? Huwag naman yung sobrang dress naman na para kang naka-necktie talaga, naka-jacket talaga, naka-coat talaga. Huwag naman. One step higher doon sa pinipresentahan mo. So, very important, huwag kang mag-wear ng maong. Yan. Dapat slacks yan, dapat closed shoes. Yan. At may kwilyo yung ano mo, yung sa lalaki dapat may collar yung isusuot mo. Ayan. So, dress appropriately. One step higher doon sa audience mo. Yes or yes? So, may natutunan ba? Ayan. So, ilan na ba yung viewers natin? We have 163 viewers. Thank you for watching. Ayan. Okay, so, ito, tip number 6. Tandaan natin to. Be early. Pag meron kang schedule, be early talaga. Do not be just on time. More importantly, never be late. So no talaga sa mga prospect natin yan pag nalilate ka. Ito tandaan mo, if people cannot trust you with their time, how can they trust you with their express direct or their money? Di ba? So dapat build ka na talaga ng trust at first. Ayan. Be early, do not just be on time. Ayan. Okay, so yan yung tips natin. And of course, ano pa? This is the simplest skill, yung presentation natin, yung STP natin because of our business plan. So wag ka talagang magpipresent na walang tool. Do not be a fool, use the tool. Ayan. So the presentation is as simple as reading it. Basahin mo lang talaga. Of course, sa mga business prospect, you can use the Build Your Asset Guide as an option, followed by the business plan. Pero focus ka talaga dito sa mga user prospect, sa product side of the business only. It is a must when we present the opportunity, we must use the presentation tools. Why? It is where all the products and business benefits are presented. Remember, the value isn't measured in the cost, but in the benefits. And this is a duplication business. Okay, so the passive income is in duplication and you can find the duplication by using the system. Okay, so follow talaga tayo sa system. Yes or yes? Ito pa, guides for effective presentation. Tandaan natin to, 4 to na guide para maging effective tayo na mag-present. Just read the materials, do not complicate. We are not medical professional para i-elaborate talaga natin lahat ng mga nandyan, ng mga herbs, lahat ng mga medical words dyan, wag na. Kung meron siyang tanong, doon mo i-elaborate. So, facts tell, stories sell. KISS, keep it super simple. So, doon mo galingan sa testimony mo at sa mga borrowed testimony mo. Yes or yes? Isa pang tip dito is keep attending Hope to learn more and be attentive during the 2-on-1 presentation. So, sa Hope, wag kang cellphone sa Hope. Yan, makinig ka talaga sa presentation, makinig ka sa mga testimony. Ang best part sa Hope is yung mga testimonies talaga. So doon ka makaborrow ng mga testimonies. Ayan, na pwede mo magamit ng tool doon sa fieldwork mo. Okay? So be attentive during also the 2-on-1 presentation. Pag nag-2-on-1 presentation, nagpe-present yung upline mo, tingnan mo talaga kung paano at gaano niya yung pag-present niya. Okay, so huwag kang selfie ng selfie. Yan, tingnan mo kung saan lumaki yung mata niya. Yan. Saan niya ginigrip yung fist niya. Yan. Okay, so saan tumalsik yung laway niya, gagayahin mo yan. So sa 2-on-1 presentation, be attentive. Yes or yes? Number 3, ano yung gagawin natin dito? Pag nagpe-present tayo, huwag mong ipakita yung product muna. Yan. Itago mo muna yan sa itim na bag. O, bakit? Pag nagpe-present ka at nandyan na yung product na dyan sa harap nila, hindi na makikinig yan. Tingin ng tingin yan sa product. Ayan, yung iba bibit-bitin. So habang nagpe-present ka, hindi na sila nakatingin sa iyo at sa presentation mo. Doon na sila sa product nakatingin. So kaya, itago mo muna yan. So pag natago niyo yung product, wala silang option kundi yung presentation mo ang tingnan nila at makinig talaga sila. Yes or yes? Okay, so ano pa? Always be excited, positive, and feel good. Yan. So you must be excited when you present. Pag na-reject ka dyan sa pinipresentahan mo, shake it off. Yan. Mag-move on ka agad. Huwag mong bitbitin mo yung sakit doon sa kabilang prospect mo. So shake it off. Ayan. Renew your energy para sa susunod na prospect, positive and feel good ka pa din. Yes or yes. So tandaan natin dito, Pareto principle to. Ayan. Pag meron kang 10 na presentahan, possible dalawa ang mag-yes dyan. Kung meron kang 20 na napresentahan, may mag-yes dyan na 4. So, ayan. Kung marami ng no na experience mo sa fieldwork mo, maraming no, be happy because you're closer to your yes. Yes or yes. Okay. So, may natutunan ba? Ayan. Closing. So, this is very important yung closing. So, ayan. Diyan nagkakatalo yung iba. Magaling mag-present, pero hindi naman magaling mag-close. So, dapat magaling ka sa presentation, magaling ka rin mag-close. So, ano ba yung magaling mag-close dito ng mga global marketing director? So, ang sa tingin ko na magaling mag-close dito ng global marketing director is GMD Imelda Rosales. Ayan, idol ko talaga yan sa closing. GMD Imelda Rosales. At yung ibang GMD magaling yan mag-closing. Kaya magpa-mentor tayo dyan kung paano mag-close. So yung mga tips natin dito sa closing, ayan, think like a customer. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Empathize. Empathy. Think like a customer. So, kung ikaw yung customer at ayan, siya yung nag-present, yung presentation mo yung kanyang napakinggan, mag-yes ba siya? Yan. Number 2, identify customers' needs. Huwag mo talaga siyang ibigay or i-close sa hindi naman angkop sa kanyang need. Yan. Bond with your customer, especially kakilala mo yan. Quick bonding with your customer. And closure na. Yan. Kung close ka agad. So, closure na. So, unahin mo yung pag-close ng business closing. So, given na na-present mo na yung product, yung marketing, ayan. So, ayan. Nag-bond ka na sa kanya ng konti. So, dito ka na sa closing. Based on my presentation on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your scale of interest in the business? 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. So, huwag ka muna magsalita. Hintayin mo siyang mag-reply. Ayan. Silent muna. Hintayin mo muna siyang mag-reply. Example, sabi niya, ang galing ng company niyo, ang galing ng product niyo, proven and tested niyan. 35 years, 36 years in the market. So, 10 yung ano ko, yung rating ko. So, mag-thank you ka. Thank you for the 10. Ano bang pipiliin mo dyan? Yung instant or express? Sabi siyang, maganda yung instant, pero hindi aabot yung pera ko, express lang. Tapos mag-i-close mo siya sa product. Product closing naman yung follow. Since our business is product-driven, we have to use the product. So our product is a 3 months detox program, which is 1 BT kit per month. Why 3 months? First month is cleansing, second month is nourishing, third month is rebuilding and strengthening the 8 biological system. So how would you like to start with your detox program, ma'am? 1 BT kit or 3 BT kits? Huwag ka muna magsalita, hintayin mo muna yung sagot niya. Yan. And number 5 na tips, promote the right product. Ipo-promote mo sa kanya yung produkto na para sa kanya. So, for example, if willing siya mag-sign up kasi nag-dialysis na siya, so you promote the right product for that person. So, wag mo nang isali yung Nutria at saka yung Cardiolife, yung Fiberlife kasi hindi naman siya makainom ng maraming tubig. So, yung isa-suggest mo na right product sa kanya is Intrajuice. Yan, kasi nagda-dialysis na siya. So, promote the right products. Tapos, kung healthy naman siya at willing siya mag-business, promote the right products. Dapat bitikit talaga, ma'am, yung kukunin mo para kompleto yung products mo. Ayan. Kung business-minded siya, promote the right product and the right instant ba or express, the right package also. Promote the right package. Explain mo ng maigi. Ayan. So, yan. Okay. So, tingnan mo yung mga buying signals. Hindi naman talaga sa lahat ng panahon na yung kino-close mo kahit excited sila or nagalingan sila sa presentation mo at sa company na binibit mo sa product na dala mo, hindi naman lahat yan mag-yes ka agad. So, mayroon yung mga buying signals of potential customers. So, this where you can seal the deal. Be observant, be attentive, and be sensitive. Okay, so number 1 dito is yung buying signal ng isang customer na representahan mo. Yung buying signal na to, interested na siya if they ask a lot of questions. Ayan. Okay, so pag nag-a-ask yan ng lot of questions, ayan, buying signal na yan. So, i-close mo na. Close mo na. They are enjoying what you are showing them. Huwag mo nang patagalin. Huwag mo nang iliko-liko yung presentation mo. Direct to the point ka na. They're enjoying yan. Kasi potential sign up yan. Ano pa yung buying signal? They talk how they can handle it when they own the product. Magsasabi siya na, sus, kung ako yung distributor dyan, madali ko lang mabenta yan kasi marami akong kakilala. Ayan. Pag nagsabi na siya dyan, ayan, potential buyer yan or potential sign up yan. Okay, so yun yung mga buying signal. Ano pa? They smile and they agree with your statement by nodding. Ayan. Nag-nod sila, ayan, buying signal na yan. Banatan mo na kagad. So, they want to see your STP again. Sasabihin nila na, ibalik mo nga yung sa Nutria. Nakalimutan ko yan. Ayan, anti-aging. Ayan. Ipabalik. Ayan. So, ipa-repeat yung presentation mo dyan. Meron silang interest doon sa STP mo. Ayan. So, buying signal yan. At ano pa ba? They lean forward in the chair. Ayan. Pag nagli-lean na sila, ayan, ginaganyan niya yung katawan nila, ayan, buying signal na yan. And they unfold their arms or uncross their legs. Ayan. If they unfold their arms and uncross their legs, ayan, buying signal na yan. So, huwag mo nang patagalin. Ayan, close mo na kaagad yan. Okay? And, ito pa, they ask you to repeat the presentation one more time. Ibalik mo nga yung 23 herbs sa intra. Ano yan? Ayan. So, ayan. Interested sila at buying signal na yan. So, i-close mo talaga sila. Ayan. Okay, so may natutunan ba? Okay. So, follow up. Itong skills na to, yung follow up is very, very important din. So, follow up ka sa product and the business. So, bakit importante yung follow up? Because follow up is the fortune. Marami kasing distributor na magaling lang sa umpisa. Magaling sa umpisa, magaling sa presentation, magaling magpa-sign up. Tapos, pinabayaan na yung mga downline sila at mga user nila. Hanap ng bago. Sa follow up, very important tong follow-up na talagang ma-follow up natin yung mga users natin at saka yung mga new distributors natin. So, follow-up separates the winners from the losers. So, anong gagawin natin dito? Dapat persistent and consistent follow-up is the key to winning this business. If you don't follow up, you just flush down the hard work you invested with your prospect. Ayan. Hirap na hirap ka mag-STP dyan, hirap na hirap ka mag-close dyan. Tapos, pinabayaan mo lang after sign up? No. Oo. So, nag-invest ka sa time and effort dyan, dapat i-take care mo yan, i-follow up mo yan mga downlines mo, mga user mo, yes or yes. Yes or yes, Rosalie Rama. Ayan. So, 80% of the sale are products of the fifth to sixth follow-up. So remember, 80% sa sales nyo every month is a product of the follow-up. So remember the 48-hour rule also. So pag may na-discussan ka, may invited ka sa Hope, remember the 48-hour rule. Follow up mo talaga sila after 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours. Kasi mawawala yung excitement nila pag hindi mo sila na follow up. Ayan. So follow up is the fortune. So be systematic and consistent sa pag-follow up. So dapat may care plan ka talaga. Bring your prospect to Good Morning World is the best follow up. Yan. So dalhin mo talaga sila sa Good Morning World. Yan yung mga follow up. Tapos yung mga prospect naman natin na may sakit, ayan, dalhin mo sila sa Lifestyle Home-Based Business, may mga testimonies doon. So be systematic when you follow up. 1, 3, 5, 15. Ayan. First day, follow up mo yan. Third day, follow up mo yan. Fifth day, very important yung fifth day. Kasi merong ibang prospect dyan na by body adjustment. Ayan, follow up mo. And the 15th day, follow up para sa repeat orders. Yes or yes. So use the power of choice, use the follow-up tools, and be professional. Use the franchise tools, not your own style. Yung mga Facebook page natin sa Good Morning World, yung mga videos natin, flip charts, AV guide, Hope Invitation. Ayan. So mga Hope Invitation natin sa Monday Habit, dalhin mo sila. At doon sa Quest Hotel, dalhin mo sila. Sa Mactan Hope every Wednesday, dalhin mo sila. Ayan. Exposure after exposure. So end appointment after appointment until you close that person. If you don't, game is over. So after the event, invite them to another event. At every meeting, ayan, bitbitin mo yung capital mechanism. I-follow up mo sa kanya yun, yung promise nila na mag-sign up na sila. Kasi nag-fill up sila doon sa capital mechanism. Yes or yes? Okay, so yes, sabi ni Rowena Simbahon. Thank you for watching. Ayan. Game plan interview, this is very important tong game plan interview. Bakit important tong game plan interview? Dito kasi, ito yung tinatawag natin na i-goal set natin sila. Ayan, so mag-goal set muna sila. At malaman mo na talaga yung mga big whys nila. So, validate the decision. Ayan, dapat i-master natin to. Yung game plan interview. Ano ba yung game plan natin? Like basketball. Sa isang team, mayroon silang game plan. Paano sila manalo? Ayan, meron silang coach, ilalatag yung game plan. Dito, as upline, ikaw yung coach. Ikaw yung maglalatag. Ano yung game plan natin dito para mag-succeed tayo sa business? So, congratulate mo siya and ask the big why. Ayan, ask the big why. Ano ba talaga yung pinaka-why mo? Why you join this business? So, sabi niya, gusto ko talaga makapag-build ng house, ng magandang house, isang subdivision at magkaroon ng sasakyan. Ayan. So, yan yung big why niya. So, i-take note mo yan. And of course, set expectations. Meron kasing mga downline na pag sign up nila, akala nila yung upline yung gagawa ng lahat. And blame the upline kung hindi sila mag-succeed dito sa business. So, this is very important na i-remind mo sa downline mo, sa new sign up mo, sabihin mo sa kanila nga, if you succeed in this business, it's you who create that success, not me. If you fail in this business, it's gonna be you who create that failure, not me. The opportunity is very real. Ang dami ng yumaman, ang dami na naging milyonaryo, ang dami nang naging successful, but the variable of success is you and your attitude. Kami na mga sponsor dito is just a guide. You who make the difference. Kami na mga sponsor dito is just a guide. So, ang goal ng sponsor dito is to make you independent ASAP. Meron naman tayong Business Owners Pro. Ayan, ang daming mga trainings doon. So, open the Business Owners Pro, study mo talaga. Ayan, so as upline, I will guide you every step of the way, but I cannot do it for you, but work with you. So, work together talaga kayo. So, I will match your energy with my energy. I can be your resource, but not the doer of your business. I'm willing if you're willing, because we only work with the willing in this business. At dyan, ayan, how to handle business challenges, dapat very important na mamili siya doon sa Tinder Lab or Top Lab. Para naman, pagdating sa counseling, alam mo yung approach. Ayan. So yan yung game plan interview na skills na dapat ma-master natin. So, importante na ma-manage natin yung emotion niya sa counseling, kaya dapat mamili siya sa Tinder Lab or Top Lab. So, yes or yes. So, ano pang gagawin natin sa game plan interview? Ayan. Ipa-sign up mo siya sa let your distributor enroll the 90-day commitment and monitor closely. So, hindi siya mag-grow kung hindi siya mag-momentum. So, dapat ipaintindi mo sa kanya yung pag-momentum. Okay? So, ayan, pa-fill up mo yan sa kanya. So, dapat talaga ma-fill up yan. And, of course, ayan, ita-challenge mo na siya to the next rank with the ladder of success. So, explain mo sa kanya, kung direct distributor siya, yung goal natin this month, ma'am, is magiging regional director ka. Paano magiging regional director? Yan, explain mo sa kanya yung ladder of success. Yan. So, kikita ka dito ng 40 to 75,000 pag magiging regional director ka. Meron ka ng free, meron kang life builder dito. Ano ba yung life builder dito? Yan, ganyan. So, explain mo sa kanya. So, challenge to the next rank, the ladder of success. Yan yung very important sa game plan interview. And, pang-pitong skills na dapat i-master natin dito is promoting events. So promoting events is very important also. So sa promoting events, mayroong mga global marketing director na magaling talaga sa pag-promote ng events. Kaya sila umangat palagi, talagang mayaman. So ang pinaka master ng promoting events dito is GMD ni Rakiros. Ayan, magaling talaga sa pag-promote. GMD Ramil, ayan, magaling. Yung mga pag-promote ng events, yun yung mga global marketing directors or mga leaders na pag merong event, ang dami ng kanilang mga bit-bit na mga distributors. Pag merong hope, ang dami lang mga guests. Sila yung mga master of promoting events. May dalawang bagay na dapat marunong tayo dito eh. Number one, you must be good in selling appointment. And number two, selling out events. So very important yung events, so pag-promote ng events. Kasi lahat ng mga leaders natin, lahat ng mga global marketing director natin, product sila ng mga events and trainings and function. Even me, I'm a product of events, trainings, and functions. Functions kasi are the magic this business, where the magical moment happen. So, pag nakita yung distributor mo na nagnega na, yung distributor mo, anong ibig sabihin dyan? Hindi niya siya umattend ng mga event. Ayan. So, sinong pupunta sa RLT dito? Ayan. Taas yung kamay, yung pupunta sa RLT. Yes or yes? Ngayong weekend na yan. So, pag nagnega yung downline mo, yung mga business partner mo, kulang sa event yan. Because events are all about excitement, promotion, recognition, great stories. Pag hindi ka na nag-attend ng event, ayan, ang makikita mo is puro na negative. Pag nag-attend ka ng events, of course, excited ka palagi and positive ka palagi. So our business kasi is like a car, and events are like gasoline. So pag walang gasoline yung car mo, hindi ka makapag-travel. So to keep us going, Ayan. Talagang event is the gasoline of our business. Ayan. Or sa cellphone pa, recharge, renew. Ma-recharge tayo. To renew our excitement. So, it's very important na ma-sell out natin yung mga events. Kapag marami kang downline sa event, napakasarap ng feeling dyan. Oo. And the growth of your business is, ayan, talagang magbo-boom yung growth ng business mo pag marami kang tao sa mga events. So, anong gagawin natin dito? Lead by example. Ayan, dapat ikaw talaga yung mauna dyan. Kahit wala kang downline na mabitbit, dapat talaga ikaw yung nandoon ka talaga. Paint the picture, be a promoter, not just announcer. Anong ibig sabihin dyan? Baka text ka ng text sa mga downlines mo na punta tayo doon sa event na yan, punta tayo sa ganyan, tapos ikaw wala, sila nandoon na. Oo. So paint the picture, ito yung dito ako nakakuha ng inspiration. At sabi ni Global Marketing Director na ganyan, tapos ina-apply ko, ayan, kaya nag-boom yung organization ko. So paint the picture. Don't buy your downline stories. Sabi ng downline, hindi ako makapagpunta dun sa event na yan kasi traffic, wala akong masakyan. Sabihin mo, the more ka na magpunta sa event mo, sa event natin, para mag-grow ka dito sa business natin. At pag nag-grow na yung business natin dito dahil sa event na yan, makabili ka na ng car. Hindi ka na kailangan mamasahe. Ayan. So don't buy your downline stories. Pag sinabi ng downline mo na, hindi ako nakapunta ng event kasi naglaba ako eh. Ang daming labahan. Sabi mo rin, okay, wag ganyan. So sabihin mo, so naglaba ka. Kaya hindi ka pumunta ng event. So, alam mo ba, very important yung event natin. So, minsan lang yan, mangyari ng event na yan. Hindi na yan babalik yung mga moments na yan. Yung labahan mo, andyan lang yan. So, dapat mag-attend ka talaga. The more ka mag-attend para makabili ka na ng automatic washing machine. Dahil dito mag-grow yung organization mo sa event na to. Ayan. So, yan yung sabihin mo. Don't buy your downline stories. Sell-outs is important. Event creates belief in the future. Of course, a third-party influence. Ito rin yung mag-generate ng excitement. Yung sinabi ko kanina, pag nag-nega na yung downline mo, kulang sa event yan. So, dapat i-master natin being upline, i-master natin yung promoting events. Oo. Especially sa mga event natin like itong ganito, mindset training, yung hope natin mamayang gabi, dapat bring all their downlines and their guests to that event. Kasi magic of this business yung event na yan. And this is the incubator of personality growth. Yes or yes? Okay, so the 7 basic skills, ayan, of a professional network builder. Okay, so number 1, ito na yung summary, prospecting. Master na ba tayo sa prospecting? Making appointment, presentation, closing, follow-up, game plan interview, and promote events. So sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon, i-master natin itong 7 basic skills para maging professional network builder tayo. So master the essential and set yourself for success. With these 7 skills, every distributor can elevate their game, connect better with the customer, and build a thriving business. So, yan. Dapat start strong talaga tayo and end this year strong talaga tayo. So, focus tayo sa pag-master ng mga skills na to and watch your impact grow. So, embrace these fundamentals and watch as your journey as a lifestyle distributor flourishes here in Lifestyles. Yes or yes? So, sa lahat ng mga nandito ngayon, thank you so much for watching. See you at the top. This is National Marketing Director, Elizar Oteda. Thank you so much and good morning.